Hello lovely people out there, this is your Star Guide Nikita and welcome back to Nikki's Star Guide YouTube channel. As always, if you are new to the channel then please consider subscribing and hit the bell icon so that you will always get notified whenever I upload a new astrology video. So in today's video we are going to talk about the yearly predictions or the yearly horoscope analysis for the zodiac sign, that is moon sign and ascendant sign of Virgo natives. So let's get started and understand how the Virgo natives can make the best of the remaining part of this year 2021 as per the yearly horoscope analysis. So whenever we have to analyze what type of major events can take place in a person's life during an year of time period, then we must consider the transit of outer planets, that is Saturn and Jupiter, as Jupiter stays in one sign for about an year of time, whereas Saturn stays in one sign for about 2.5 years of time period. So taking their transit into consideration as per the ascendant or the moon sign is kind of mandatory when we have to understand what type of events can take place in a person's life. And apart from these two giant planets, we also must consider the transit of the shadow planets, that is Rahu and Ketu, as Rahu and Ketu stay in one sign for about 1.5 years of time period. So let's analyze how the transits of these giant planets, these shadow planets, are going to impact the Virgo natives. So for the Virgo ascendant and moon sign natives, the year started off on a neutral note, with you becoming more aware of your, more aware and more conscious of your actions, thoughts, responsibilities and duties regarding various aspects of life, as Saturn, the planet which rules the 5th house and the 6th house of your horoscope, being transiting through the 5th house in the sign of Capricorn throughout this year, it has made you become more aware and conscious of your responsibilities. And if you are married and you have a child, then this time period must have been this year 2021 as well as the year 2020 must have been a bit challenging or tough, full of commitments and duties regarding your child and your spouse. And the Saturn transiting through the 5th house is surely testing your patience and commitment, dedication towards various relationships and various responsibilities in your life, as Saturn from the 5th house aspects the 7th house of marriage and partnerships, and Saturn being the 5th lord transiting through the 5th house, it must have been a time where you have to give utmost care, dedicated efforts and efforts towards your child, your education. Students, this year is going to be a kind of tough period, not in terms of bad scenarios, but it is this Saturn is testing your patience regarding your educational matters. You have to work really hard in order to attain the desired results when it comes to your educational matters and studies. And it might have even been possible that if you are already married or if you are in a relationship, then you might have had to live away from your spouse for a considerable amount of time, and still you had to perform your duties as it is necessary, and still you have to live a bit away from your spouse, or there could have been some mental or physical distance between you and your spouse. So when the year passes by, and till April 6th 2021, Jupiter is going to be transiting through the 5th house of your horoscope along with this Saturn, and after that Jupiter moves into the 6th house of your horoscope, that is the sign of Aquarius. That is quite a bit of favorable time, not in terms of relationship aspect, but in terms of you coming to terms, you coming to peace of mind and solutions to various situations in life, because this Jupiter transiting along with this Saturn must have been quite of a restrictive time period for you in terms of educational matters or child life, children, and your married life, where commitment was more and enjoyment was less. So once Jupiter transits through the 6th house of your horoscope, that is from the 6th of April 2021 till 14th of September 2021, this time period is favorable where you will start enjoying the fruits of your labor. You are getting out of the restrictive mode, and you are enjoying life simultaneously while performing your duties and responsibilities. And if you are looking to get a home loan, or if you are looking for a raise in your salary at the place of work, then it's a good time to do so. It's a favorable time for even going for a foreign travel, and those who are seeking change at the place of their work, or those who are already part of large network organizations, or those working in MNCs, then this is a great time to form new bonds during this time. And they will help you in attaining your goals, your materialistic goals, or they will help you somehow in increasing your routine income during this time. With Saturn transiting through the 5th house of your horoscope, being the 5th lord, it shows that during this time your Purva Punya, that is the past life good deeds, and whatever good deeds you have done in this lifetime also, in past years, it is going to come to fruition. And if you have done any good work, then it will surely be a blessing in a disguise and a boon to you actually during this time. And also the blessings of your elders and ancestors will be with you during this time. So make sure that you are being you are taking the blessings during this time. And this is also a great time for all the Virgo Ascendant and Moon sign natives to start a new fitness routine during this time. You will see and rise in your interest in fitness related activities, or you might even start meditating or practicing yoga during this time. You can even find a guru who will guide you regarding your fitness or health issues, or you will become more aware of what type of fitness issues you are having, and you will get that awareness from the inside of how you should deal with it. Okay, either it can be by seeing a doctor, or either it can be through starting to follow up with Ayurvedic practices or meditation and yoga and Zumba, depending upon what is the need of your body and your current physical and mental state of mind. So look out for these changes at the place of work, and there will be some change in your routine gains. There can be increment in your routine gains. And as I told you, be careful of your health, and don't ignore any red flags, okay, about your health. If there is any underlying issue regarding your health, then you must start taking concrete steps in order to get back to your fitness and strengthen your immunity power during this time. Also, Jupiter being the Lord of the 4th and the 7th house, transiting through the 6th house of horoscope for the majority of the time period of this year, it shows that you need to maintain harmony and understanding with your life partner, or in your business relationships during this time. And don't let the pressure of financial management create any issues in your near and dear ones' lives, or your relationship with your dear and near ones and your spouse, or with your business partners during this time. Okay, so calm down, take it easy, and just remember that this situation is not going to be there for too long, and you just have to sail through the ride for a very short period of time. And that is why don't take things so on heart, so harshly, and understand that even if things are not perfect as the Virgo natives want it to be, they are going to be pretty well very soon. And this is the time when you have to be more in an experimentative zone. As Jupiter is coming to the 6th house, it will expand your routine, it will expand your activities. So be more experimentative during this time, and do several things at a time, so that you will understand what suits you the best. Okay, and apart from that, when it comes to Rahu and Ketu's transit, then Rahu being the co-ruler of the 6th house of your horoscope transiting through the 9th house, and Ketu being the co-ruler of the 3rd house of your horoscope and transiting through the 3rd house from the sign of Scorpio, it shows that during this time you have to be careful and you have to respect your father's ideologies too. And during this time there will be some revolutionary time period in your principles and morals and what you believe in, but make sure that you are not belittling your father's ideologies or other people's ideologies. So it's okay if you are bringing up some changes in your principles, and just be okay with other people being okay with what they have to believe in. Then this will avoid unnecessary conflicts and differences of opinions in you and your near and dear one's lives. Whereas this is a great time to learn something new, expand your horizon, learn something out of the box, do something that you have never done before, especially regarding learning from someone different than the people that you are used to be with. And Ketu being in the 3rd house, it shows that you have to carry a serving attitude throughout the year, and the more you are working on solving the underlying issues in each and every situation of your life or the scenario at the place of your work, then it will help you feel more courageous from the inside. Okay, and it's also a great time to resolve any unresolved traumatic events or past issues with your sibling, younger sibling especially, and start afresh. So this is it for all the Virgo Ascendant and Moon sign natives. I wish all the very best to all of you, and may you have a great year ahead, full of new learnings and new hopes, desires, new routine, and be more experimentative during this time. Also, all the very best for making new contacts, influential people, meeting new influential people during this year, and may you have a year full of learnings, growings and enjoyment along with performing your duties. We will meet in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.